I got my light. It's good. Joseph, 3 thanks for running the comics. This is my comic haul. This is actually about 2 weeks worth, and I just wanted to finally drop this video. So there's a lot here, kinda. Let's go do this because there's a lot, and I got stuff to do. All right. Alright, this first lot was picked up at my favorite LCS, Infinite Realities, and let me just show you what I got. Like I am getting into the multiverse. I want to see what is the history of the multiverse, so because of that I'm going to try and collect the entire 52, as you see on the side, there's 52 realities after everything that happened, I think in Final Crisis or one of the Crisis. You know, there was an infinite number of universes in pre-Crisis, and after all the Crisis events, now it's just 52. Actually, a little bit more than 52, but the 52 that's numbered. The main continuity is on, I think, Earth Prime, I believe. I think. So yeah, it's 51 here, but this one right here, this is number 33. I haven't finished reading this because it's kind of funny. They're actually talking to you, the reader, called Ultra Comics for Earth 33. So this is really dope. I'm really, I started this, I'm gonna finish this and see how it ends because it's really an interesting read. Continue with my Tom Strong. This is Tom Strong number 2, and this, like I said, I got hooked up on him from the Terrifics run that is going on in DC, and because of him I just wanted to see if there was more information about him. Of course, he has his own comic, which was through America's Best Comics, which I think is a subsidiary or an offshoot of DC, I believe. So this is number 2. I'm gonna try and get his entire run also. This was written by Alan Moore, so this should be pretty dope. And I got Immortal Hulk number 9, the variant with the Iron Spider outfit. So I am starting to get into this now. I am mad late. That's right. I have like 18, I have 20, so I have 19, and I'll continue from there. I'll try to go back and hit some of the other numbers, earlier numbers, which would be pretty tough because some of those early ones from number 1 to I think like probably the first 10 are out of price range. So I may have to just get the trade, but I got number 19, which is really dope. Next, went to another spot called Media Mania, and I found another Multiversity book. This one is the Cosmic Neighborhood Watch. So it involves, if you can see from the side, a number of different Earths coming together, and this is almost kind of like a summary of what happened in the multiverse, what some issues that went on, and to bring it together some of the different characters from the different universes. Captain Carrot, the president, Superman, who's a black Superman, is the president of his Earth, which I think is Earth 5, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, I'm trying to get this whole run, and this is a really dope one because it talks about a lot of things that happened in the beginning, how they started getting fractured. And with my final Crisis, speaking of Crisis, this is number 7 of 7 with the Superman Alex Ross cover, really dope. And I only have one more to get, and it's one, I think it's number 3 or 4, which has Supergirl on the cover. So that's the only one I have to get, and I'll be finished this final Crisis run, which I am very happy to be almost done with it. So cool. Next, Book Nook. I keep telling you guys, there's a Book Nook in your area. Check them out. They have tons of comics. So for this, Event Leviathan number 2, really interesting. Has the Red Hood, the Jason Todd, I believe, and Batman. Really interesting where this is going. It's kind of like a conversational book mostly. No super action, but I think a lot of people don't like books that don't have action. But you know, you gotta have a build-up. You gotta have storylines. So this one really tells a story about kind of re-summarizing everything going on, and then trying to get Jason Todd's his thoughts, plus also others who have been investigating the whole Event Leviathan, like The Question, Plastic Man, and a few others. So that's dope. Justice League number 21. I had to get this because I did not have it. 21 or 22. I'm looking for 22. But this one deals with the World Forager, who is the brother of the Monitor and Anti-Monitor. So he is the one who creates the universes. So he's coming, having a little conversation, and really trying to find out what's going on. And this is very interesting, especially coming from Superman being stuck in a place with no sun. Find out there's something going on that where they're at is some conspiracy or something is not up, and then he popping into the scene, who was disguised as Superman, and he's kind of like finding them decide do they want to destroy the universe or go back, or they had to make a decision, and they made a decision, and the end kind of let you know the direction that the story is going. So it's very interesting. Invisible Woman #1, Adam Hughes cover, really dope Adam Hughes cover, and find out that Invisible Woman is a spy. So this is a really interesting book. See where it's going to go. It's a limited run. I think is it 6 or 12? I don't know if it's 6 or 12 issues. But it was an interesting story. Get to see her communicate and get into her psyche a little bit. So I'm gonna see how it goes. We'll see. It's kind of like Catwoman. I haven't even finished reading Catwoman, but we'll see about that one also. And this right here is You're the Villain, The Offer. This is the Superman 13. Another Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes on a roll. I know it's hard getting those old Wonder Woman and Catwoman Adam Hughes because we be jacking up the prices and it's difficult to find. But hey, Adam Hughes within the same week, 2 books. Psst, come on now. Lois Lane. So this is really interesting. Oh, and no, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to spoil it. But Justice League has a little bit of secret in it, in that issue 21. But here we go. The last book of this run for Naomi #6. This is actually a good story, good series. Still, I don't think it deserved jacking the first 3 issues prices. But really dope series, really cool. We're going to bring it back. I hope it's not going to be called Naomi 2. They said Naomi 2. I don't like that. But really get to see her use her powers. And I have some questions about her. I'm going to talk about her on another video. But would she be considered a light wielder? Like Green Lanterns and other lanterns? We had to discuss some things, because there's a lot of connections to that. And I don't know if it is or if it's not, but there's a lot of connections that's coming up in their story that makes you wonder. Black Hammer Justice League, another mashup. Justice League just knocking mashups out. And they get put in each other's universe by some mysterious figure. Don't know who the person is, and hopefully we'll find out and see how they get through that situation. I think it's Starro. So that should be very interesting. It was actually a cool little comic. Jeff Lemire knows how to write these quirky type of stories, but very well written. And cover, I've been looking for this #1. Brian Michael Bendis and Mac, not Craig Mack, Flavor of the Year. This is cover #1. It's the variant cover, and this is a very interesting story about the comic industry and espionage. That's all I need to say about that. The comic industry and espionage. And I'm gonna try and get this. This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. And I don't know if it's gonna be. This could be put into not a movie. I think a television series will really work with this, because I think those who are part of geek culture, nerd culture, comic culture will be able to identify a lot of stuff in here and how they kind of set the scene. So that's really dope. So those are all from Book Nook. Really big haul from Book Nook. This is from my parents' basement, and they had the little 2019 sketchbook of the Young Guns, which some of these aren't no newbies, like Chichetto, Aaron Cooter, some of these, but it's a nice little book. I didn't get a chance to look through all of it, but just kind of interview some of the artists and some of their sketches, so it's pretty dope. This was free. Had to check that out. I only got 3 books from my parents' basement. Another one of the Multiversities. I have 2 of these. This one is from Universe #4. Here it is, Universe #4. PaxAmericana. Grant Morrison. Frank Wiley illustrated. So that should be pretty dope. comics. I love Frank Quitely illustrations. Here's another one about Multiversity, Society of Superheroes. So this is Earth number, what's this? Earth number 20. So that should be pretty interesting. I'm liking how the style of each comic is different depending on the universe that it's a part of. And this is a new book called Unearth, number 1 from Image Comics. I heard about some type of disease or something they have unearthed, brought about, I think it's in Brazil or South America, and it's spreading. So I don't know if it's a flesh-eating disease or some type of thing like that, but this sounds very interesting. There was another book I wanted to get also, but they didn't have it, but I'm gonna check out this Unearth and see how that goes. So that's my haul. Hope you dig it. And man, I'm tired. I'm not gonna do my usual, but hey, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell if you want notifications. And I'm out, guys. Run those comics. Grace and peace. Yo, this is a quick addendum to my last video of my latest haul. I actually picked these up today. Not today, yesterday. But I want to just go ahead and throw these in there. Let me just go ahead and get with it. Tom Strong from America's Best Comics, number 3. It's actually a good story. I'm liking this Tom Strong. It's kind of in my vein of comics that I like to really read. Here's Tom Strong number 4. I love their covers. They have a very graphic style. Each cover is different. And Tom Strong number 5. So I'm gonna try and get this whole run of Tom Strong. And back to my Darkhawk. Let's get back in it. We have number 13, Venom. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. These are all from the 25-cent bin. And 20. Man, he make got his name from the Brotherhood of the Brotherhood is Blob. Yeah, make him look real wild. 20. So all those from the 25-cent bins. I picked this up because I've been collecting Black Hammer, and I said, let me get this encyclopedia, really get some more information about the characters. There's a cool read so far. I've never read all of it, but I've read some of it. Really cool about the characters. Basically, Black Hammer is doing what DC and Marvel have done about showing all their different characters, their first appearance, and different information about them and their abilities. So it's really cool about the Black Hammer universe, which is very popular now. So I thought that would be just a cool little book to have for reference purposes. So there you have it. That was my haul. Got these from Infinite Realities, and it was really dope to have found them. Still putting other comics away from my previous hauls, but hope you dig this. It's probably a very long video now, but hope you dig it. Hope that you like, share, and subscribe if you dig the content. Hope we put out more videos, my comic hauls, and other thoughts on comics. And I'm out. Grace and peace.